As a developer, there are few things you have to know for getting a job in the industry. You can be good with the technology, you can be a good smart contract auditor, you can be a good smart contract developer, you can be a good dApp developer, you have all those skills. But still, many of you are not getting job, many of you are not getting project. Why so? Why you're not getting that industry opportunity? And that's what we're going to talk about in this, that what are the things which you have to focus on and how you can do that. Because when I look at your resume, the portfolio which you guys have sent me, I found that there is a lot of loopholes you have in the portfolio, and because of that you guys are not able to impress the person who want to hire you. Represent yourself in best possible manner to get the job, get the freelancing project. Many of you have sent me your portfolio, and when I was going through those portfolio, and the most fascinating things I found in all of those resume, that none of those developer have their own website. You are a developer, you know how to present your skills. Many of you are sending your resume, all the details about the project in just a A4 sheet with a graphic, photographs, email ID and phone number. Who cares about that? The hires, those who will sit for hiring, the HRs, they will have a lot of resume like that. There's nothing called impressive into that. Why will look in those kind of resume? You are a developer. You have to have your own website where you can display your entire skills in amazing way. You might have a video in your own website where you will explain about the particular project you have built. You got my point, that what I'm trying to highlight here, that you need to have your own website. In that way, you can easily able to represent your best version of yourself. And that way you can showcase your work. You can host the project which you have built in a free platform where you can show on your website. So whenever who will wants to build a similar project like that, okay, they can see, okay, this guy has built this project, and I want to hire him from building this because he has already done the work. And that way you will impress. And that was the shocking part for me, because I got close to 120, I exactly know the number, and none of you have mentioned your own websites. Just look at my example. I built my own website, Dolson.com, where I highlight all the works. I do make tutorials. Why I make tutorials? Because I comes from non-technical background. Those of you who are following me on this channel, all of you know that I come from management background. I did my schooling from open schooling. When I was in my MBA in the second semester, I realized that this is not what I want to do. Although I was really excited about the coding. So since then I started working on the coding, I started working on the freelance project. I still remember when I started freelancing as a WordPress developer. So what I used to do cold calls. I go on Instagram, I try to find out all the restaurants nearby me, international, domestic. I used to contact the gym owners that I could build their website. So I used to do this. And trust me, none of them had given me the work. It took me 3 months to get me my first client, and every single day I was making close to 100, 200 calls every single day. And the one thing I realized during that period of time, that why would anybody give me that work? Because many of them were interested, but they were not showing me enough confidence on me. So later I realized that I have nothing to prove that I can build this. So then I started building my own project. I built the I started making this tutorial, and these things helped me a lot for getting my clients. So I still remember my first client which I got 2 years back. It was $120, $160 I got for building a WordPress website, simple website. Until now, I still work with him. He was the one who trusted me and gave me the first project. And after that, things becomes very smooth for me for getting the project. So building a trust is one of the most important things, and that same thing you have to do in the Web3 space, because you know the skills and you know that Web3 is not that easy. Because the moment you will build the contract, the money is involved into that. And everybody is investing their time and effort to build something big. So they're not going to hire someone who is immature, who don't have that power, that skills. And that's how you can build that power and that skill, when you will showcase your work, when you will have your own website where you can demonstrate your skills, your communication skills, and your knowledge about the project which you have built. Because if you send your resume with the links and you will write few lines about the project, why? Why does anyone care about it? The HRs who will look at your resume, he get hundreds of emails every single day. And many of you don't know how to write the resume. Because these are the things which you have to know, because that's how you can represent, and that's the first impression you give. And then come back the interview and the later things, okay? So the one thing I really want to highlight, that you have to work in two things. You have to have your own portfolio website. In that, you have to write brief about yourselves, about your experience, about your education, and all the projects you have built. You have to explain every single thing into that. I see many of you have built close to 6 to 7 projects, and those projects are absolutely amazing. But many of you are not able to explain that what technology you have utilized to build that particular project, how you have built that, what is the motto of that, and which industry you are targeting. So these are the things comes into the pictures. Before you let down any project, you have to build the architecture. On the base of that, you're going to build any building, whatever you want to build. So that's the most important thing. Again, I'm telling you that you have to work on your portfolio. No matter whether you are a beginner or advanced developer, you have to start working on your portfolio. Build a website, build your portfolio, and that you have to highlight every single thing. If you can't do that, I want you to make a video. Whatever project you have built, just record. Let them know that this is what you have built. Explain every single thing. That this is the project I have built, and these are the things which I have considered and have utilized. If you guys really want me that how many job offers I get, then do let me know in the comment section. I will show you that if you do all of these things, you will get a lot of job offers. Because I get it. Right now, I'm already involved in a couple of projects. I'm working on my own project. That's why I'm not getting time to work on the project which I'm getting. But still, there is a lot of job offers. There is a lot of job opportunities. The only thing is that you have to present yourself in the best possible manner, that you know the work, how to do it, and they can show the trust, because they're going to invest the time and the funding, and they don't want to hire someone who's immature. I just want to be honest with you, all of you, that you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. It's good. It's whatever you know so far about this technology, about the development, solid smart contract app. These are good. The actual learning you will get when you will get the internship, when you will get the work, when you will work on the project. There you will get the actual learning. Okay? The learning will come automatically. But you have to work on your communication skills, because most of the project which I get from the western part. So if you're not good with the English, then how are you going to communicate with them? Because if you look at the Asian country, you won't find that much investment. This crypto blockchain is really popular in western part. US, Canada, Australia. There is a lot of popular. There is a lot of money they have in that industry. So you have to be good with the communications. You have to know what to say, what not to say. When you have to say, no, I can't do this. Because I struggle a lot. When I started working on the project, I used to say, yes, I can do that, I can do that. And still I regret many of the projects which I have built in the past because of the miscommunication I had at the very first. So you have to know how to communicate. You have to be good in the communication. You have to represent yourself in the best possible manner. Okay? So hope this video helpful for you guys, that you have to work on yourself. You have to know how to build your portfolio. You have to know what are the things you are including into the portfolio according to the industry. So if you want to dive deep, if you want to go into the DeFi industry, then you have to work around those projects. You have to highlight those projects in your portfolio. And that way you will have maximum chance for getting job and internship. Trust me, if you do this, you will definitely get a job, and you will definitely get an internship. That's my guarantee. If you guys really want me to show you that how many job offers I get and what are the amounts I'm getting for that particular project, then do let me know in the comment section. I will show you, because many of you are really concerned that there is no job offer for the Web3 space. There is. If you really want the job and the internship, that's come to you, that how you represent yourself and what skills level you have and how you can explain your points, your uniqueness which you have, because we all are different from one another, and that's how you can make the difference. If someone's sending the resume just like in the paper, and if you're sending a resume in a website where it's very interactive, you can build that very easily. It will not take much time for you to build a simple portfolio website. If you want, I can give you this template which you can utilize it and you can have it. Okay? So do let me know what you think about it, because this one is really important. And if you guys want me to give you a portfolio website template, then definitely I'll give you, so you guys can utilize this one. So okay, so I'm not going to include this video in this part. I'm going to make a separate video where I will provide you this entire portfolio template, and I will show you that how you can do the editing. All you have to do is to replace the content, and you have to add your own content into this particular template, and you will have your own portfolio website ready. You don't need to spend much time. And that way you can create an interactive website. Whoever will look at your work, they will say, okay, this guy has something. He has built this project. He has built beautiful portfolio websites. and he can work on this. So that's where you will get a job. Okay, so hope this entire thing makes sense to all of you guys. I don't want to extend this video too long because many of you are really concerned about the job and the internships and the learning and the technology and all the crashes happening in the crypto fields. That will happen, like it will happen every other day. You have to focus on your skills and the way you represent. It's all about presenting yourself. It's all about showcasing your work. Okay, so I hope this entire thing makes sense to all of you guys. If you still have any questions, any doubt, do let me know. Do let me know in the comment section. I definitely try to cover that. And I'm going to upload another video. In that, I'm going to give you this particular portfolio template, which you can download it. And all you have to do is to do the changes. I will show you in the next video that how you can do the changes, and it will have you, and you can have this one. Okay, so that's the only thing I want to talk about. If you're new to my channel, hit like and subscribe. That will motivate me a lot. And if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely try to cover that. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.